My name is Lorena Rosario. And following a little bit what Patricia spoke about, the skepticism of some of our clients, many executives have realized that coaching can improve their professional lives by bringing about certain techniques to allow them to focus more on their business goals. Now, on the other hand, I have a former client, and her name is, we'll call her Maria. She actually had some hesitation when she was going to hire a coach. And one of the questions that she would ask herself more often than others is if coaching was going to be worth it, the process. Now, Maria leads a very successful firm in which she has always strived to be the best, the top in her firm, and also to make her employees be the best. And in this process of always trying to seek for success, Maria found herself developing certain habits of a very aggressive leadership style that did not turn very well with her employees. So some of her employees started feeling disengaged. They felt they did not have the control over certain situations anymore, and they started feeling that they were no longer having the same vision that her boss had. And in that moment is when Maria realized that she needed to put aside the skepticism that she had, and it was time to take action and start transforming her company within herself. So we start working together. We start from, discovery sessions to a leadership assessment. First, to start uncovering everything that was getting in the way of her reaching her goals in her company, as well as a way to measure really how committed she was to moving forward to the next step. So during this initial process, it came about that some part of the imbalance that she had was not only in her company, but also in her personal life. She was putting everybody else's needs before herself. She was putting, her employees, everyone else's. And this brought a lot of discomfort and unhappiness in her life. So one of the questions that I asked her was, when was the last time that you went to the doctor, Maria? And very casually, she turned to me and she said, about 6 to 7 years for her regular checkup. So we immediately jump into action. We start working on closing the gap between, developing her leadership, the leadership, and also closing the gap between herself and her employees. And at the same time, we started working on everything that had to do with self-care. And in this process, one of the decisions that she made was to call the doctor and make that doctor's appointment that she has been putting off for many years. And she was very glad she did. Because during that doctor's appointment, it came about that she had a life-threatening disease. That if she would have not made that call, she would have, the story would have been different right now. Sometimes we start a process, a coaching process, a transformational process, with one goal in mind. And sometimes our unexpected needs are the ones that are going to be met. Maria approached me with the idea and the desire to fix something that was getting in the way in her company. And she actually ended up finding a life-threatening disease that she was able to take care just in time before it became terminal. So the next time you ask yourself, should I even bother doing something that you really want to do? Go back and think on Maria and her journey and know that no matter what it is, it will be worth it. Thank you.